Welcome back. In our top business story, the clock is ticking on an expected decision by index compiler MSCI. Will it upgrade the UAE and also Qatar to emerging market status, or will it again delay its decision? Press reports suggest both countries could be upgraded as early as next week, a step highly anticipated by investors as it would attract billions of international funds to the country's stock markets. MSCI delayed the decision in June after citing, quote, stringent foreign ownership limits, such as limited availability of shares to foreign investors. But some regulations, which were of concern, have now been implemented. First Gulf Bank, for instance, is the latest company to up its foreign ownership limits. We have Bruce Powers, Head of Research at Trust Securities, here with us to talk about the issue. Welcome, Bruce.
Hi, Linda.
So how likely do you think is an upgrade of the UAE and also Qatar, and what would that mean for the region's stock markets?
Well, I think it's pretty likely at this point that we'll see an upgrade for the UAE. It's less certain for Qatar because, like you said, they still have a low cap on foreign ownership and no plans to allow short selling. Whichever market is upgraded, it's going to help draw in foreign fund managers who need to mimic the MSCI index, as well as regional investors who want to jump on board with that. Now, Dubai has seen pretty low volume recently, and it is anticipated that this will improve the volume on Dubai as well as the UAE. Both markets may be close to a bottom, however, even without the upgrade. So it remains to be seen what the impact will be. We have been in downtrends for 6 months, and it's also possible that if the upgrade doesn't come, that the declines will continue.
I want to talk to you more about this liquidity issue. Will that really attract more liquidity to the market should, for instance, the UAE be upgraded to emerging market status?
Well, if the investor sentiment improves and inflows improve, that will certainly help volume, of course. Credit Suisse recently came out with an estimate of inflows up to $1.7 billion from the upgrade. Most of that is taken up by Qatar, about $650 million from the UAE. I think that there's a good chance that, as I said, the UAE will be upgraded. Even if Qatar is not upgraded, Qatar is still looking very strong. It's been one of the best performers in the region so far this year, and it's getting very close to a 9-month high. In the UAE, we've got both Dubai and Abu Dhabi, as I mentioned, starting to set up for an early double bottom. We also see Emaar, one of the leaders in the market, showing greater strength in the market and also setting up for bottom formation. So that could be a precursor of what's to come. Certainly, it's indicating that the market's expecting a bullish move.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming in. Have a good weekend. The UAE Central Bank has approved amendments to liquidity rules for its banks, it said in a statement obtained by Reuters on Wednesday. Quote, the Central Bank Board reviewed a proposed liquidity regulation for banks operating in the UAE and instructed introduction of some amendments to it. However, the central bank didn't specify the measures approved by the board. This could mean banks will be required to hold more liquid assets that they can sell easily during times of crisis. The central bank's announcement comes as rating agency Fitch said this week the Emirates banking system will come under pressure due to the global economic slowdown and tighter liquidity for banks around the world. The UAE stock markets both ended the trading week with a minus. Here's a quick overview.